चालू किया स्ट्रीमिंग? मेरे को दिख नहीं रहा है ये स्ट्रीम। यस, ठीक है बस। हाँ, स्ट्रीमिंग हो गया ना तो क्या है, फिर वो कोई देखे नहीं देखे व्हाटएवर। ओके मालिक। स्टार्ट करें? ओके, तो गुड आफ्टरनून मालिक। होपफुली एवरीबडी इज डूइंग गुड, और आशा करते कि आप तोड़ कर रहे होंगे मालिक। तो भारत माता की जय। ओके मालिक, तो बढ़िया है मालिक। एंड नाउ वी आर स्टार्टिंग विथ योर वन मोर सब्जेक्ट, एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड ऑडिट. ओके, वन ऑफ द हियरिंग, वन ऑफ द टर्मिनोलॉजी या एक ऐसी सेइंग आपको आएगी अक्रॉस, यू विल कम अक्रॉस मेनी ऑफ द सीनियर्स और मेनी ऑफ द कलीग्स जो बोलेंगे बहुत चैलेंजिंग सब्जेक्ट है, बहुत दिमाग खराब सब्जेक्ट है, तुम कितना भी पढ़ लो, you will not able to complete this subject, you will not able to understand everything of this subject. This is the saying of this particular subject at any cost. Okay, so my bet you just give me approximately 80 to 90 hours ka beach ka time. I ensure okay the perception about the subject will definitely change upside down. Whatever your perception, and if you don't have any perception, then there is nothing to be discussed as such. But what I'm saying is basically this subject does have its own fear. This subject does have its own disadvantages with respect to fear. What exactly you should do is basically understanding the concept and how the concepts are applied. Two things you take care, every other thing will be taken care of. Okay, one is concept understanding and second is application of that concept. Unless until you don't understand these two things, okay, it will be a very challenging task to make sure that you are going to get into audit. Please do understand this thing very clearly when we are discussing about this subject. This subject, you can't compare with any other subject as such. Like, we can't compare this subject to EIS, we can't compare this subject to SM. Okay, how we have studied EIS and SM, we will apply in audit. This is not a scenario. Okay, approximately like, 6 odd lectures. I'm telling you, out of 20 days, 5 to 6 lectures. Many things will coming across, new thing coming across, because you are first time entering into this environment. Anyway, you are entering into EIS also first time, but EIS does have its own way, audit does have its own way. So make it sure at least for first 5 odd lectures, you will be thinking, what is happening with this point? Whether I'm able to, because there may be some words which you may not come across. There may be some words you may not understand easily. And I can't help it at first day, because the first day, if I discuss everything, then it is a complete audit we are discussing. But I bet, okay, you just give me that first 5 days and next 5 days to incrementally make sure. I bet the last 7 to 8 days you will enjoy like anything. You will forget all other subject and you will be enjoying audit only. But this will not happen on day one. It requires a gestation period, which is not there in EIS and SM. This particular subject require a gestation period. I am very clear. But I एकदम जबरदस्त बोल रहा हूं मैं. Okay, once you insert that time, you will have definitely the third conceptual results with you. Again, when we are discussing about audit, okay, you are already aware because it's a theory paper. So audit paper is again divided into two parts. One is MCQ and one is theory. MCQ is for how many marks? 30. 30 marks MCQ, directly your point hai. And you will be attending complete lecture only for the purpose of MCQ. But theory, to answer the theory, your particular point, class as well as, okay, after the effects, after the class. One more added advantage for audit is that after MCQ also, you have almost 14 marks correct and incorrect. Which is only writing correct and incorrect. 100% you need to write a reason also, but reasons will be damn easy, not like that. ऐसा रीजन नहीं है जैसा व्हाट यू रिटन इन 10th and 12th, बट डेफिनेटली रीजन विल बी देयर. यानी 14 मार्क्स एग्जांपल, यानी हाउ मच मार्क्स इज वेरी इजी 44. व्हेन आई से वेरी इजी मतलब सॉल्व होना चाहिए फर्स्ट. वेरी इजी के लिए यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज एन ऑडिट. 44 मार्क्स इज विदाउट थियरी मालिक. करेक्ट एंड इनकरेक्ट आई विल नॉट ट्रीट इट एज थियरी. 44 यानी हाउ मच थियरी वी नीड टू अटेम्प्ट? ओनली 56 मार्क्स. So we need to have a very settled way, very clear way to understand this particular subject, and it should have a particular approach in it. Make it sure you understand that approach very clearly. Okay, whenever because you're already aware in our batch there will be 2-3 gaps. Make sure in that gaps you always focus on revising this content again and again. Audit, not initial gap, but I'm telling after probably on 16th and 17th, whatever. Audit. Okay, you have completed group 1. In group 1 you have completed accounting, you completed law, you completed tax, you completed costing. Group 2 you started. Because of Hyderabad you already almost completed advanced accounting, you almost completed FM and eco. Completed almost everything has been completed. Now you are pending on audit and ESSL. What exactly do you think? Okay, what exactly audit means? What exactly do you think audit means? Again, today, whatever you understand, please understand very clearly. Again, it's my base, man. मेरा बेस अगर तुमने वो सही नहीं किया तो आगे इम्पैक्ट होएगा. एंड अगेन आई एम टेलिंग यू, okay, everything what I teach now will be used in next 19 lectures. Whether it happen again, if my day after tomorrow is off, then it will have one day extra, whatever. But this 19 lecture, I'm telling you, I bet. But माँ कसम, okay, you need to technically बहुत अच्छे से को. और I can bet on this also. I can bet. I'm telling betting कर सकते हैं अपन दोनों betting कर सकते हैं. Okay, जितने की bet आप बोलो. After 14-15 days onwards, okay, see, you are already aware that I am being a brand of EIS always. Reason simple है, okay, you will come to know in SM that I always focus on cash cow. But आप cash cow एक concept होता है cash cow, वो अपन समझेंगे. But आपको ये समझेगा after 15 days, I bet, okay, your terminology will be like this, sir. Your audit conceptual clarity is much higher compared to EIS. It's what altogether a brand का point is there. So conceptual clarity, and when I say conceptual clarity, I am very clear with my terms. मेरा टारगेट क्या है? तुमको नॉलेज देना है, ये तो है ही है, बट एट द सेम टाइम हमारा टारगेट इज टू क्लियर एग्जामिनेशन. इट इज नॉट है तुम जाओ आर्टिकल, बट ये सिनेरियो क्लियर होगा आपके साथ once you complete the lecture. Okay, mark my words. Okay, once you enter into the real world also, and articleship में you will be teaching to multiple persons, I bet. The only thing is, okay, क्लास का इंटरेक्शन. आप सीए को बता सकते हो कि सर ये प्लस माइनस है, ऐसा है. यूजुअली क्या होता है जब अपन कभी काम पे जाते हैं, whenever we start our work, we require assistance. मालूम है ना? Okay, initially perform, this is the way you need to go. I bet you will be telling some other person, अरे नहीं, this नहीं, ऐसा नहीं, we will do like this. तो ये terminology, to achieve this terminology, we need to achieve this terminology, बराबर? To achieve this terminology, we need to achieve one more important element, and that is called एकदम clear cut terms and concepts to be understandable. Let's focus on first point. Okay, what is an audit? What do you think? What is an audit? Audit मतलब क्या? Audit मतलब क्या? What do you think? What is an audit? Audit मतलब क्या? Examination क्या करने का? Financial statement. Okay, so to be very precise, life में audit खाली financial statement का ही होता है? Audit बहुत सारी चीजों का होता है. Okay, example. Okay, to be very precise. Okay, अगर हम लोग कुछ controls डालते हैं तो उसका भी audit करते हैं. For example of controls, if Huli is checking the receipt or not, we will be checking whether Huli is checking receipts or not, and that is nothing but doing an audit. ठीक है, coming back, वो वापस मैं आपको just bit बता दिया कि financial statement खाली नहीं होता है. We don't consider only financial statement, but ठीक है. Okay, coming back the point. Okay, मेरे को बताइए मालिक, please answer, help me out. Okay, the audit is an examination of financial statement. Okay, ये financial statement किसके होते हैं? Company, only company? Can it be partnership? Can it be proprietorship? Okay, yes or no? any organization. Financial statement of any organization. Financial statement of any organization. Okay, sir. Sir, are you ever about Section 8 companies? Section 8 companies object is non-profit organization. क्या उनका भी audit हो सकता है? Yes, यानी whether profit oriented or not. Doesn't make a sense. Once again, again coming back. Okay, please understand. What is an audit? Audit is examination of financial statements of any entity, either company or any other. Yani there is no worry about legal form. There is no worry about legal form and whether it is profit oriented or not. Whether it is profit oriented or not. Yani it doesn't make a sense or doesn't make a difference whether you are focusing on audit of NPO or you are focusing on audit of other than NPOs. NPO means non-profit organization. ठीक है और charitable trust तो NPO ही आ गया ना रे NPO आ गया more in audit. What exactly you do? Examination of financial statement of organization, whether profit oriented or not, whether it irrespective of its legal entity or something. Okay, बस opinion देना. Only examination does not make a sense. Along with examination, you also give an opinion. There are two things in audit always. Please make it sure, make it clear. In audit, always you focus on two things. One is examination and one is opinion. Once again, we are focusing on two things. One is examination and one is opinion. So as an auditor, what do you do? As an auditor, you have two tasks. What are the two tasks with you? First is examine karo and second opinion do. Examine karo and opinion do. मैं वापस आपको डे 1 पे क्लियर कर रहा हूं. आई एम मेकिंग यू क्लियर इन ऑन डे 1. इट 5 डेज तक 5 लेक्चर तक आप मेरे साथ अडेप्ट करते रहिए. कीवर्ड्स अडेप्ट होंगे. After 5 lecture, next 5 lecture will be incrementing the knowledge. But next 5 lecture, yani when 15th वाले lecture, okay, you will be having a synergy benefits. You will be having a ray of hopes. पता ना एक lightning वाला point because you will be defining the answers. But this is how the process comes in auditor. You mark my word, this words, okay, जिसमें आप भले आंसर याद रखे. देखो आंसर याद रखना and concept समझना. These two things are different. To remember answer, to make you recall the answer is not a big deal. Okay, so you can link that with other subjects. It is not about remembering the answer. It is about not remembering, recalling the answer. Our main part is okay, ensuring the answer conceptually application, applying that answer. So once again, first, वापस मेरे को बताइए. Okay, what is an audit? Audit is examination. आगे वाला छोड़ दो. I am not interested. You understood that logic. So I am focusing only on two words. What is meaning of audit? Audit means two things: examination and opinion. Okay. ठीक है. What do you examine? ठीक है. Okay. What is meaning of financial statement? What is financial statement, Malik? When I say this is financial statement, this is financial statement. When I say this is financial statement, what is meaning of this financial statement? ये मेरे पास financial statement है. ये लो. This is financial statement. Profit and loss account, balance sheet, cash flow and disclosure. So whenever I use the word financial statement, everybody interacting with me, whenever I say financial statement, your mind should work over 4 things. What are the 4 things? Balance sheet, P&L, cash flow and disclosure. Everybody clear? Whenever I discuss anything about financial statement, I say financial statement का audit होगा. मतलब किसका audit होगा? These 4 things: balance sheet, P&L, cash flow and disclosures. Okay, disclosure. Everybody clear? Along with assume करते हैं. Okay, I do think. Are you aware when annual returns are filed or annual returns or annual reports are published with everyone, shareholders? Who invest money? Shareholder. Who invest money? Shareholder. Okay, ultimately investors are shareholder. But who actually do the work in the company? Directors. There are 2 persons. Are you aware about it? One is shareholder and one is director. Who are the director, Malik? Directors are elected by shareholder only. Now it is the process of election and other things of director. This is not there in your syllabus, so then you will be missing that syllabus at that for sure, because you will be entering into new syllabus of ICIA. And new syllabus, I do think you are already aware, corporate law and law is eliminated. And that has been shifted to, okay, yani new syllabus of intermediate will be having their law, okay, that's all laws will be removed, allied laws. There will be only corporate law, which will include directors also. So November 23 onwards examination, or May 23, May 24 or something like that. Okay, their syllabus law will be a final law here, and final law is eliminated there. So once we discuss about this director, okay, you are not aware about directors, how they are appointed and other things removed or something like that. But at least keep this point in mind. Okay, so who appoint director? Shareholder. Okay. So director में भी आपको ये मालूम होना चाहिए. Director में there are two things. One is board of directors and one is MD. Managing director. Who is board of director? Group of directors. And MD is one person, can be 2%, whatever it may be, but one MD is a person who manage the company's affairs. Even board of director manage the company affairs, but MD and board of director में what is the basic difference? नहीं 1% ठीक है, 1% पे मत करो. MD is like an employee of a company. Board of directors are not employee, they are officers of company. They are what? Officers of company. And but who is the employee of company? Only MD नहीं. Employee can be anybody. But MD and BOD में difference क्या है? So that I made you understand. BOD and MD में difference क्या होगा? Who is BOD? Full form नहीं रहे. Officers. And who is MD? Employee. This is basic difference between MD and board of directors. Who appoint board? Shareholders. Okay, so board appoint करते हैं, board appoint MD करता है, and so on. आगे का ठीक है. Who publish annual reports? Who publish annual returns? Board. Company मतलब कौन? Company बोले तो company मतलब कौन? It is board. Now think practically. Okay, I am a board. I am publishing the financial statement. I am publishing the financial statement. I never publish only financial statement. Along with financial statement, I also publish, okay, some other information. Example, ratios. Do we publish accounting ratios? Yes. Do we publish some capital expenditure? Yes. Okay. If I suggest you, okay, I'll require a booklet. I'm suggesting you, this is my annual returns, annual reports. अपना annual reports में क्या क्या हो सकता है? These are four points. Along with these 4 points, only 4 points or much more than the 4 points? Much more. There can be a board report also. Board report, any idea board report? Board report section? Companies Act का section 134. Company Act का section 134. Okay, don't worry. अभी section पे ज़्यादा दिमाग पूरी मत करो. Right now plus understand बस. Board report यानी I'm discussing which financial. मैंने बोला financial statement. Financial statement मतलब कितना? Financial statement means what? 4. Everybody clear with this 4? I am saying board report. I am saying board report. Board report is not a part of financial statement, but it can be attached with financial statement as a part of annual reports. So annual report may have a board report. Annual report may have a ratios. Will you audit everything? Will you audit ratios? अभी आपने क्या दिया था audit का definition? What is an audit? Audit is the examination of financial statement. Now financial statement include balance sheet, P&L, notes and cash flow. ये है disclosure and cash flow. Does it include ratio? Disclosure में ratio नहीं आता. Disclosure में schedule 3 disclosure. Link to balance sheet अलग thing है. पर will you audit ratio? Is this your scope? मेरा question ये है point. ये पहले समझो आप. It is linked to balance sheet, doesn't make a sense, but that is not audited. That is not audited. That is not audited. You don't audit ratio. You only focus on consistency. You only focus on consistency. You don't audit any. Example, many times in annual report, you may have this diagram. Okay, chart diagram. मालूम है ना bar diagram. Okay, will you audit this bar diagram? No, this is not your scope. Your scope is only one thing, that is called financial statement. In financial statement, when I use the word disclosure, please understand, disclosure doesn't make a sense of all disclosure. It means the disclosure required by, okay, framework, whichever framework is applicable. So what is scope and what is out of scope? Did you understood first point? What is your scope? Financial statement. What is out of scope? Anything other than financial statement. Anything other than financial statement is out of scope. Example वापस बोलो मेरे को financial statement मतलब क्या क्या आएगा? Will I check P&L? Yes. Will I check balance sheet? Will I check cash flow? Will I check notes? Notes matlab disclosure. Yes. But will I check ratios? No. That is not audit. Will I audit ratios? No. Will I audit bar diagram? No. Will I audit charts? Will I audit board report? No. That is not part of your point. Okay. Scope and outer scope. पहला दिमाग रखो. वापस आते हैं. Audit means definition बताइए. Audit मतलब क्या है? Examination of financial statement of organization, whichever legal form it has, whichever legal form, whether profit making or not profit making, and providing opinion thereon. You are required to provide opinion on what? Financial statement. So my first point, okay, what you will check, you understood this? Yes or no, Malik? ठीक है. Okay, so financial statement में क्या आता है, क्या नहीं आता है, ये थोड़ा सा क्लियर रखिए. Again, day 1 lecture, basic, nothing linked with no chapter and other thing. I'll explain some structured, some concept, basic things to be done, and then I'll be clearing, making you understand what is the index and how it is going. And after that, okay, we'll be learning the chapter-wise concept. That's how the things will go. So first point, financial statement. Okay. Now please make it understand yourself. What is meaning of opinion? Opinion मतलब आपको बताना. Opinion मतलब क्या करना? बताना. Examination करना मतलब चेक करना. ओपिनियन करना मतलब बताना. ओके, टू एक्सप्रेस. टू whom I will express my opinion? Shareholder. Those who appoint you, you will express the opinion to him. Those who appoint you, you will express the opinion to him. That is what exactly you need to focus on. Bharat Mata ki. Everybody clear? Okay, so first point. Once again coming back. Give me a good answer. First point. Okay, pehla point. Examination of what? Financial statement. I made you understand this. ठीक है. Second point, examination करना मतलब क्या करना? चेक करना. ओके, चेक करना कैसे करना? 2 मिनट्स के बाद देखते हैं. एग्जामिनेशन करना मतलब चेकिंग करना. एंड ओपिनियन देना मतलब बताना, एक्सप्रेस करना. ओपिनियन मींस एक्सप्रेस. अब ये एक्सप्रेस किसको करते हैं? खाली शेयर होल्डर? नहीं. ओके, whoever made your appointment, whoever made your, you will express opinion to him or her. Okay, coming back, examination means what? Examination means verifying, checking. क्या verify करना होता है? हाँ? Information is? Okay, information given in financial statement, whether it is true or not, or false, ऐसा, ये check करना. How will you check this? Example, I told salary is 50,000. Vouchers you will check. You will check my vouchers. Can I create a dummy vouchers? मतलब I created dummy account. Okay. Please understand. सबसे पहला step आप ये समझिए. First point you understand. Okay, what you told is salary value is okay, voucher okay. But main point ये है what a comparison is. What a comparison is. What is a comparison? Main point, your financial statement. Second point to understand. When you examine, you will examine. What is the main point you will examine, Malik? The main point you will examine. Main point you will examine that whether financial statements, whether financial statement is in accordance with AFRF. New word to you, AFRF. आराम से. Applicable Financial Reporting Framework. What is AFRF? Applicable Financial Reporting Framework. Once again, Applicable Financial Reporting Framework. Last time. Applicable Financial Reporting Framework. Skip applicable. Okay, now tell me what is FRF? Financial Reporting Framework. Framework को skip करो. What is FR? Financial Reporting. Your CA final paper 1. FR means what? Means what? Accounts. FR means what? Accounts. FR means accounts है ना. अरे CA final का group 1 का paper FR है ना. What is FR? FR is accounts. It means accounting framework. It means accounting framework. So what is an accounting framework? Whichever accounting standard is applicable to you, that is called accounting framework. For example, Ind AS, accounting standard, This is called accounting framework. आपके financial statement should be as per accounting framework. Let me give an example. Okay, depreciation. Okay, the accounting standard is saying 10% should be taken. 10% WDV लेना है. WDV लेना है. Okay, and you took SLM. SLM, everybody aware? WDV. Okay, क्या accounting standard क्या बोला था, क्या लेना है? Okay, और financial statement में क्या लिया गया है? SLM. Are you getting the concept? Now this is something which you need to understand, whether your financial statement is speaking the same thing what your applicable financial reporting framework requires. What is the meaning of AFRF का full form बताइए पहले. Application नहीं, applicable financial reporting framework. What is the meaning of applicable financial reporting framework? Whatever is applicable, but what? Financial reporting framework means accounting framework, means what? Accounting standards. But which standard? Which are applicable. There may be some organization which India is applicable. There may be organization where, okay, accounting standard is applicable. There can be a difference of organization, na Malik? There can be a different point. Okay, so what is applicable to you depends on framework. Depends on framework. So what is AFRF ka full form? Applicable Financial Reporting Framework. Okay, so applicable Financial Reporting Framework means what? Accounting standard applicable. So give me an answer. Okay, financial statement should be as per AFRF. Means what? Full form nahi. What means? AS. As per AS, which is applicable. Okay, now tell me your AS is saying 10% WDV and you took. Okay, so you are getting the point. Okay, so what do you need to understand? You did examination. Now assume other way around. Okay, 10% WDV and you took 10% WDV. Any problem? So what you will tell? Financial statement are sahi, galat. Okay, correct या wrong? Correct है. लेकिन 10% WDV था and 10% SLM लिया है. So financial statement are wrong. Everybody clear? नहीं समझा? Logic है ना? ये wrong है या right है, इसको हम word क्या use करते हैं? Which word we use? नहीं, true and fair is something different. True and fair will not here. नहीं, financial statement should be in accordance with AFRF. Okay, if it is not, if financial statement comply with AFRF, if does not comply, then there is a wrong, na? There is a wrong. Means what? मतलब financial statement सही है या गलत है? मेरे को बताओ. What accounting standard is saying? ठीक है, चलो पहले ये मेरे को क्लोज करो. किसी को भी anybody doubt in financial statement? Okay, everybody understood AFRF? Okay, now I am going a step ahead. Okay, if I say financial statements are in accordance with AFRF, financial statements are in accordance with AFRF. Everybody clear? So tell me, financial statements are correct or incorrect? They are in accordance with AFRF. Correct or incorrect? What I am saying, what are in accordance with what? What? Financial statements are in accordance with means what बेटा? नहीं मैं करेक्ट समझा. मतलब क्या? किसके हिसाब से बने फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट? यानी किसके हिसाब से? अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड जो एप्लीकेबल है. एग्जैक्टली वही मैच हो रहा. तो क्या है फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट? पक्का. अब मेरे को बताओ, अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड में लिखा था, व्हाट इज रिटन इन अकाउंटिंग स्टैंडर्ड? 10% WDV. यू टुक SLM. मेरे को बताओ फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट करेक्ट और इनकरेक्ट? ओके, नॉट इन अकॉर्डेंस. पर क्या मतलब, क्या बोलते हैं उसको? आर दे अकॉर्डेंस विद AFRF? नो, उसको हम लोग वर्ड देते हैं. ओके, वी यूज दिस वर्ड एन ऑडिट एंड दैट इज कॉल्ड मिसस्टेटमेंट. क्या वर्ड यूज करते हैं? कैन एवरीबॉडी एक्सप्लेन मी व्हाट इज मिसस्टेटमेंट? मिसस्टेटमेंट मतलब क्या? मिसस्टेटमेंट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट मेरे को भी मालूम है. व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ मिसस्टेटमेंट? नॉट इन अकॉर्डेंस विद. बेवड़े. Misstatement means what? गलत. हाँ. What it should be and what it is, these two difference is called misstatement. What it should be, what it is called misstatement. भारत माता की जय. Everybody clear मालिक? Once again, misstatement मतलब समझ में आ रहा है? What it should be. Tell me, 10% SLM or WDV? 10% WDV. 10% WDV. Okay, but what you have written? SLM. So what it should be and what it is. If there is a difference in this, it is called misstatement. So can you explain once again? Misstatement means what? Misstatement means what it should be and what it is. Okay, समझ में आ रहा है? कान खोले. What it should be as per AFRF and what it should be from AFRF, but what actually it is in financial statement. The difference between two will be called as misstatement. Everybody understood misstatement? So मेरे को बताओ. Okay, what is first point? Okay, what you need to examine? Okay, definition of audit once again. Definition of audit, Malik. Examination of financial statement and opinion. Examination of financial statement and opinion. What do you do in examination? Whether financial statement are in accordance with AFRF. Help me out. Okay, if they are in accordance with AFRF, okay, what opinion will give? True and fair word मैंने बताया. क्यों अपनी ज्ञान क्यों लाल कर रहे हो अपनी? What I am discussing, use only that in the framework of that. True and fair will come. Don't worry. You like true and fair, na? It will come. You like true, you like fair. It will come. Don't worry. True and fair, fair and lovely. It will come. Arey, but let it come with a process. It does not. AC. ठंडी लग रहा. ठंडी लग रहा. AC में ठंडी लग रहा. शॉल वॉल लेके आने का. शॉल वॉल ऐसा गुंडाल के बैठने का. Okay, misstatement. Okay, once again. Okay, मेरे को बताओ, if financial statement are in accordance with AFRF, what you will provide an opinion? They are in accordance with AFRF. ये तो मैंने ही बोला ना बेवड़े. है क्या? हाँ. What you will write? Financial statement are misstated or not misstated? If they are not in accordance with AFRF, then misstated. Logic बढ़ रहा है. You go with my synchronization. Okay, because we require wordings of audit only. I don't require what you know, because there will be a misstatement. In examination, if you don't want to incur a misstatement, then you go with my flow. First point. Okay, once again, financial statement. What is your scope? No, what is the scope? What is the scope? Balance sheet, P&L, cash flow, and disclosure. Second point, financial statement should be as per AFRF. If they are as per AFRF, financial statement are misstated or not misstated. But if they are not in accordance with AFRF, everybody clear? Any doubt till here? Pakka? Okay, see, understand. 10% SLM and 10% WDV. Help me out. What accounting standard is saying? 10% WDV. Everybody agree? Okay, instead of 10% WDV, I took 10% SLM. Okay, is this misstatement? Okay, now please understand the amount. Okay, with WDV, the amount is depreciation. The amount of depreciation is 5,000. With SLM, the amount is 5,001 rupee. Misstatement है या नहीं है? है. Okay, but do you think you will, if you highlight this to shareholder, if you tell shareholder, your balance sheet 1 rupee overvalue, balance sheet is overvalued by 1 rupee, shareholder take concern. Shareholder will say, take this 1 rupee, get out. Auditor. Okay, कुछ मेरा point समझ में आ रहा है? Are you getting the point? Okay, do you think this point will matter to you? नहीं. Okay, definitely not. And therefore, example, I say other way around. 5,000 की जगह, okay, you have inserted 10,000. Now, does it matter? Yes. This is something which you need to understand. Misstatement. Okay, misstatement. If there, no worry, but along with misstatement, one more word comes into picture, and that is called materiality. Material. Now, what exactly a material means? Materiality means influencing decision of economic user. Influencing decision of economic user. जो भी user economic user है, जो पैसा invest किया है, okay, जो user है, जो इसने पैसा लगाया, उसका decision को influence करना. Influencing the decision of the users. Economic decision, economic. Once I make clear, economic decisions impact होगा. That is called materiality. Anything which is impacting economic decision of the user, impacting economic decision of user. Bharat Mata ki jai. Everybody with me? Yeah. Mumbai, we always use auto. Auto may we always use in a meter. In Hyderabad, we never see meter. Meter will be there, but that meter is for his convenience. He always charge some lump sum money in Hyderabad. I've seen this. Estimation amount, and that estimation amount is of 2-3 trips. That estimation amount is not of one trip. It is of 2-3 trips combined. He will ensure na 2-3 trips will. He thinks you are going there, so pura lega nahi hai. I still remember my first trip in Hyderabad. Okay, something around 2012. 2012 mein first time I was in Hyderabad. That time I was taking classes in Kachiguda. Learning point. One learning point was there. Gautam sir used to teach. Gautam actually met me in Nagpur. And because of him, I came back there in Hyderabad. Initially, I was teaching in Pune. Pune ACE Foundation, VK Agarwal sir. That time, I don't know how many were aware. Jairaman sir, he left us 1 year back, one and a half year back. Again, he was best. He was from Hyderabad only. A Spellbound Academy. He was there taking care of all law wala point. He used to teach law in Pune, ACE Foundation. So when I started ISKA and he saw that ISKA concept, he also told me, suggested me, why don't you come to Hyderabad? So I told her, hey, sir, English problem. And I know my English. I will never. This was something around 2010. 2011, I was teaching in Nagpur. Okay, because of Pune only, I went to Nagpur. Some references. In Nagpur, I met Gautam Jain. And then Gautam again discussed like this only. Come to Hyderabad. किधर रे हैदराबाद, किधर इन लोग को हिंदी नहीं आता. ऐसा डिस्कशन हुआ मेरा. अरे नहीं, ऐसा डिस्कशन हुआ क्योंकि वो लोग सामने से मेरे पास मेरे को किधर मान माय लाइफ में कभी हैदराबाद आया क्या मैं? नहीं. बचपन पैदा हुआ मुंबई, बॉर्न एंड बॉटम इन मुंबई, लाइफ निकली मुंबई. शायद वो भी एंड भी मुंबई में होगा. ओके, पॉइंट ये है. बट आया नहीं हैदराबाद. तो मेरे को ऐसा बोला, मतलब ऐसा इंप्रेशन तैयार था. मतलब जयरमन सर अंदर, मतलब जब मैं मिला था तो हैदराबाद में एवरीथिंग यू विल सर्वाइव ओनली इन इंग्लिश. एंड माय इंग्लिश वाज वेरी मतलब वीक. नाउ आल्सो इट इज वीक. It is weak. It is weak. I'm making my weakness into strength. नहीं, seriously, my English is not good. My daughter rectified my English. She is now 11-year-old. But when she was 7, 8, at that time she was rectifying. She was trying to rectify. But she understood, I am putting my head on the stone. This person will never rectify. Okay, actually I modified Ritika's English. But this was something terminology. So Gautam bola, are, you come re, you will automatically teach English. You'll automatically come in English. मैं बोला ठीक है, let's come, let's go. And only because of that influencing Gautam, I started in Kachiguda. So first time when I went to Kachiguda na, so initially I stayed in hotel. First time experience, I was not aware about anything. मतलब रोड क्या किधर, खाने को किधर क्या मिलता, कुछ भी नहीं मालूम. एंड दैट टाइम गौतम मेरे ख्याल से नागपुर कोई दूसरी बैच में था. तो गौतम वाज नॉट देयर. तो अभी समझा नहीं. तो स्टूडेंट लोग से पूछा, तो स्टूडेंट लोग ने एबिट करके मुझे बताया. एबिट्स, हाँ वही है. हाँ इधर तो पर काचीगुड़ा से इधर एबिट्स. तो ओके, जो भी हाँ, 1 घंटा, एक गली का फर्क है. वही मैं बता रहा हूँ. तो मैंने कुछ पूछा नहीं रिक्शा वाला और व्हाट, आई डिडंट आस्क एनीथिंग अबाउट रिक्शा वाला. ओके, आई वेंट, रिक्शा वाला को बोला एबिट्स लेके जाओ. ओके, वो बोला 400 रुपया. तो मैं बोला 400 रुपीज. मैं बोला नहीं भाई, कुछ कम करो. तो उसने फिर बोला सर लास्ट 250 आपके लिए सर. मैं बोला जाने दे, बहुत कम हो गया. अरे सुनो तो सही. तुम मेरी बात सुन नहीं रहे, तुम्हारा पॉइंट इंसर्ट कर रहे हो. मैं बोला 250 रुपीज. ओके 250 रुपीज. मैं बोला चल बैठा. तो 5 मिनट नहीं हुआ, बोला उतरो. मैं बोला आ गया. मैं बोला बे समझा ही नहीं. एंड उसके बाद, एंड दैट टाइम प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड, आज के डेट में वी आर यूजिंग गूगल एवरीथिंग. दैट आई एम डिस्कसिंग ऑफ 2011 2012. दैट टाइम गूगल वाज नॉट सो यूजर फ्रेंडली. गूगल वाज देयर बट रेयरली यूज्ड. एंड वो हर चीज नहीं बताता था जितना आज डिटेल में बताता, बिकॉज इट इज अपडेटेड मशीन लर्निंग। तो दैट इज व्हाट एग्जैक्टली। फिर बाद में मालूम पड़ा, नेक्स्ट डे बच्चों को पूछा, बच्चे बोले सर 50 रुपए मैक्स टू मैक्स, 50 रुपीज, 50 रुपीज के ऊपर नहीं लगना चाहिए। काचीगुड़ा से, काचीगुड़े नहीं, 50 रुपया बोला मेरे को। हाँ 50 रुपया, तू घर को जाता। हाँ तो जाना घर को, कौन मना कर रहा। हाँ तो काचीगुड़ा से जाना है, जाना घर को, जा जा घर को, कौन मना कर रहा तेरे को। हाँ तो क्लास मेरे लिए बेटर ना। तो देन मैं समझा यार लूट लिया। देन आई केम टू नो अबाउट हैदराबाद, बहुत दर्द हुआ उस दिन। अरे ऑन सीरियस टर्म, बिकॉज उस टाइम पे पैसा, दैट मनी वाज, आई वाज नॉट, देयर वाज नो मशीन फॉर मेकिंग ए मनी। Even today machine is not there, but at least that impact what I can discuss. In Mumbai and Hyderabad, I identified that difference. In Hyderabad, one more thing I identified with, I like that, okay, the attitude to ride the bike. The person want to take a right, he will be in left. जो बोलना है बोल दो भाई। ओके, अचानक से ऐसा किधर घुसा, मैं बोला ये मतलब इधर रहता इधर, और उसमें तो मतलब I have seen like this, okay, पुलिस वाला मतलब इधर से मतलब जब मैं, this was something when I used to take batches in लकड़ी का पुल also, लकड़ी का पुल, okay, तो मैं काचीगुड़ा में वो बिग बाजार और उधर था यशस, उधर भी जाता, तो उधर से जब भी मैं आता था टाइम पास करने, हिमायत रोड, हिमायत नगर रोड इज, दिस इज वन ऑफ द बेस्ट रोड, अपना फेवरेट रोड, शॉपिंग वॉपिंग तब टाइम पास ही। तो उधर से भी इधर आता, तो एक दिन मैं सिग्नल काचीगुड़ा का जो रोड का सिग्नल वाज देयर, okay, I was stopping, I was in car only that time, I was stopping on the signal, okay, the two bike, three triple seat were there, okay, पुलिस वाला स्टॉप, पुलिस वाला, okay, तो स्टॉप किया, okay, पुलिस वाला remove the key and he told come that side, he was on the road na, remove key, he went there, that police wala went there, that person removed other key, put in the bike and gone. This is what I visually, मतलब मैं बोला my god, मतलब क्या जबरदस्त है, 20 रुपए में काम हो गया, चाबी ही। ओके, मैं तब सोचा भाई इधर को कुछ एकदम ब्लंडर है, बट दैट वाज एग्जैक्टली इन मुंबई, दिस थिंग्स नॉट हैपन, ऐसा नहीं है। फ्रॉड नहीं बोल सकता, ठीक है, पर कमाने का अपना एक तरीका है। ओके, तुम फंस गए, तुम्हारी गलती, तुम फंस गए, तुम पहले चेक कर लेना चाहिए था, यू शुड हैव चेक्ड फर्स्ट। ओके, इन मुंबई, okay, if we travel in a rickshaw, it goes on meter, and if 1 meter is there, so it goes for 20 to 23 rupees, something like that. Okay, 1 kilometer approximately. Okay, so I'm just discussing, I'm modifying some amount. Okay, it's 1 kilometer, one meter, 1 meter, it is 18 rupees. I'm traveling from my home to a metro station. Metro station is almost half a kilometer, not more than that. I rarely walk. I rarely walk. This is one of the blunder for me to staircase and other things. I rarely walk. I rarely walk. Hello, this is from last 12 years. I rarely walk. Okay, I yoga. Only when COVID took place, I again I started this pranayama and other things. One COVID, because this pranayama and other things, my dad is very fan of it. So in suppose I am going in rickshaw, auto, and auto till metro. Okay, meter में कितना आएगा? Only 1. So how much rupees will be there? 18. Assuming 18, I gave 20 rupees note. Rickshaw wala told me छुट्टा नहीं है बस. Okay, I told keep the change. Okay, I gave 50 rupees. Rickshaw wala बोला छुट्टा नहीं है, keep the change. I gave 100 rupees. Auto wala बोला छुट्टा नहीं है, मतलब keep the change. I gave 2000 का note. ऑटो वाला छुट्टा नहीं है, रुक मैं लाता। मटेरियलिटी, 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 इन्फ्लुएंसिंग माय डिसीजन मेकिंग। एनीथिंग विच इन्फ्लुएंस माय डिसीजन, आर यू गेटिंग द पॉइंट? एनीथिंग विच इन्फ्लुएंस माय डिसीजन, ओके, दैट इज कॉल्ड मटेरियलिटी। बट एनीथिंग विच इन्फ्लुएंस माय डिसीजन, इन्फ्लुएंसिंग ना, टिल 100 आई वाज नॉट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड, बट वंस इट इज अबव 100 आई गॉट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड। So what is an amount where I can tolerate? 100. Above 100 I cannot tolerate. That is called materiality. Now please understand from your point of view. Okay, नाम मेरे को एक दो बार बताना पड़ेगा. Ashish is there. Ashish is going in same rickshaw, same auto. Okay, he took out 20 rupees का note. He told छुट्टा नहीं है, बोला ठीक है रख ले. Ashish took out 100 rupees का note. He बोला छुट्टा नहीं है. Ashish क्या बोला? अबे रुक रे, मैं लेके आता. Yes or no? Yes or no? 100 rupees compared to 18 rupees. Now for Ashish, what is the materiality? 100. For Amit Adar, 100 is not material. Yani materiality differs from person to person. You can't have an exact materiality amount. So materiality is a matter of judgment. Materiality is a matter of judgment, professional judgment. You need to understand this thing very clearly. Materiality is not fixed by any standard or something like that. Materiality is a matter of professional judgment. I am telling you, the last day lecture will be same discussing. Materiality is a matter of professional judgment. Why it is matter of professional judgment? Because it differs from person to person. Do you think judgment differs? Yes. I may like manchow soup, you may not like manchow soup. You may like tomato soup, I don't like tomato soup. Person to person. Somebody may not like Bahubali. I like Tod Bahubali. I am fan of Bahubali. I am fan of South India movie actually. Yes. These are the movies which are made with super concept. Okay, don't apply your mind. Just watch, enjoy the life. You watch South Indian movies. Yaar, maa kasam 7वें 8वें माले से उड़ी मारेगा and he will stand. He'll fight 20-50 people and he's still, oh man. Why do you apply at best? Okay, yani, and if you think you require stories, okay, your life is already a story. Why you require new stories? अपने को पिक्चर में कुछ नहीं चाहिए. अपने को पिक्चर में जो साउथ इंडिया का पॉइंट है ना, प्रेजेंटेशन एकदम मस्त. ओके, यानी हीरो इज हीरो. दैट इज द बेस्ट वन. आई एंजॉय दिस. मैं वो आई ऑलवेज वॉच सेटमैक्स एंड स्टार गोल्ड वेयर डब्ड मूवी कम्स. मेरी ताकत, मेरा फैसला, मेरी अमानत, मेरी हिम्मत. इन जीने नहीं दूंगा. इन साउथ इंडियन मूवी एवरी टाइम इट इज मेरी मेरी मेरी. Every because that hero character. हाँ, वो ओरिजिनल नहीं रहता. ओरिजिनल टाइटल नहीं है मालूम है, पर अरे वो सामने प्रेजेंट करने के लिए तो वही किया ना. हम अरे ओरिजिनल टाइटल नहीं है मालूम है रे, बट वो सामने प्रेजेंट करने के लिए. सी, बाहुबली मेड द साउथ इंडियन मूवी ग्लोबल. उसके पहले भी थी मूवीज, नहीं ऐसा नहीं है, बट मूवीज वाज नॉट, मतलब there were certain criteria for movie. Bahubali changed all the criteria set for South Indian. Bahubali, Pushpa, KGF, RRR, everything redefined. The movie structure has been redefined. Now the expectation from even Bollywood movie has been increasing because of this one. Yes, at the end of the day, now Bollywood movie, अरे यार क्या है यार, इधर तू KGF देख यार. Rocky भाई, yeah, watch KGF. गली गली में फिरता है, यूट्यूब बन के बन जा. ऐसा मजा आया भाई. बहुत भारी था केजीएफ. यस मैन. हाँ, वही वॉट एवर. तो जजमेंट अबाउट यू, जजमेंट अबाउट मी, हाउ इट विल बी सेम यार. It never be same. Therefore, materiality is a matter of judgment. It will never be same for the auditors. If you are auditing the entity who is recently cleared examination and I who is an experienced, whose judgment will be better? 100% my experience, because judgment improvise with an experience. For you, even a 1 rupee will matter. You will think you are materiality. नहीं यार, कम करना पड़ेगा, कम नहीं यार, 100 rupees. Where I am already into that business, I audited that business many times. I am checking it out. अरे यार ठीक है भाई, ऐसे business में प्लस माइनस चलता है, इतना चलता है. So materiality may differ. So materiality is a matter of judgment. But what can be a judgment? How to apply a judgment? We'll discuss in chapters, na? But right now, I do think you understood the concept till here, whatever I will explain. First point. Okay, again, what you will be auditing? Financial statement. You will compare financial statement with what is AFRF? Applicable Financial Reporting Framework. If after comparison, if you don't get any correctness, then misstatement. नहीं, if you don't get any if you get some problem, मतलब अलग कुछ है, then it is a misstatement. Okay, now help me out. All misstatement will matter to you? No. Then which misstatement? Material misstatement. Are you getting the point? यानी कभी भी I will never ever say financial statements are misstated. Okay, I will never ever I will discuss FSR. misstated. I will always focus on word FSR, materially misstated. I think समझ में आ रहा है मालिक? Are we concerned with misstatement or are we concerned with material misstatement? We are not concerned with misstatement. We are not concerned with. We are concerned with. Everybody agree? We are concerned with. We are not concerned with misstatement. Okay. Is that point clear till here? Okay. Misstatement may cause due to two things. One is misstatement may cause due to two things. One is error, and second is fraud. What are the two reasons for misstatement? Error and fraud. What is the difference between error and fraud? Anything intentional is called fraud. Unintentional? Everybody clear? So help me out. Okay, the misstatement should not be fraud. Kya? Misstatement can occur because of error or fraud. Which misstatement you will highlight? Material, yeah, all misstatement. Material misstatement. Everybody agree? If there is a fraud of 1 rupee, no need to apply. No need to report. No need to report. Think practically, the person who is doing a fraud of 1 rupee, if you don't report it, you are already aware. The materiality logic does not apply to fraud. This materiality logic is applied to error. Please understand this logic. Misstatements are of two types. One is fraud and one is error. Materiality is applied for error. But if it is fraud, there is no concept of materiality. But please be clear. बहुत अच्छे से, शिद्दत से. Please be clear. Please be clear. This point. You are an auditor. You are not an investigator. Who are you? Auditor. You are not investigator. You are not investigator. You are not here to find the fraud. What is an auditor role? What we discussed, starting definition. What is an audit? Examination of financial statement and providing opinion. Are you examining fraud? No, you are examining financial statement. Your scope is only examination of financial statement and you will report on financial statement only. You are not here to identify fraud. You are not investigator. You are not police inspector. You don't have powers also, Ray. You don't have a power. Tod do darwaza. Daya, CID, watched or not? There is a traditional serial man. Kuch to gadbad hai. Boss, Fry. You don't have a power only. If management block this door and the reports and information is inside and you want that information, management saying, okay, andar aaya to tang tod dunga. You can't do anything shit of it. You don't have a power only. It's not your scope. What is your scope? Examine and opinion. That's it. Get out. I'm very clear with my terminology. Don't exceed your scope. Let me come back again with a particular point. Once again, I will give you an example. This is Studio Master mic. This is again a very costly mic. One is Ahuja mic. Ahuja is approximately 2000, 2500. That's it. This is something around 25,000. One is Rode mic. Rode mic, मेरे पास है Rode mic का point भी है. Rode is approximately 30,000 odd. 30,000. मेरे virtual के लिए I use Rode only. मालूम ना एक clip वाला देखा होगा influencer. Many influencer use. If Rode, that is ROD, Rode. 30,000 mic it is. ROD. हाँ? 1500 का आएगा. It is an Australian made, one of the best mic across world. Australian made mic. Australian made. That is approximately minimum 30,000. उसमें भी अलग अलग वेंचर है 30,000 प्लस वाले हैं पर अपने पास जो है वो 30,000 का है. Now suppose Akansha is coming for an audit. She is an auditor. She is asking Amit Tated, how much you expended on Rode? Okay, I told 30,000. She asks 30,000. Give me a proof. I gave her the voucher. Okay, invoice 30,000. I showed her the bank account 30,000. I showed her the mic. Mic dekh rahe 30,000. Okay, understood your point? Now tell me, okay, कोई problem है? यानी financial statement मैंने कितना लिखा था? P&L में कितना लिखा है? 30,000. And I give the proof of 30,000 ना? Can she ask Amit Tated why you expend 30,000 instead of this 2,000 can be done? Pakka. Don't get out of the scope. That is what I want to explain to you. Your scope is only financial statement. Don't get outside it. Your scope is what? Financial statement. Don't get outside the financial statement. Okay, outside the financial statement, jao hi mat. And that is what I am making you till today clear. Okay, are you here to detect fraud? No. Fraud detect करना किसका काम होगा? पुलिस नहीं, मैनेजमेंट. मैनेजमेंट. हमारा काम फ्रॉड डिटेक्ट करना नहीं है. बट हाँ, while doing the audit, you come across one fraud. Okay, opinion nahi. You don't give an opinion. You give opinion on financial statement. You don't give opinion on fraud. Are you getting the point? Don't ever tell me you are giving opinion on fraud. You are giving opinion on whether it is correct or not. Give me that opinion. That's it. This is what your scope. But while giving this opinion, while doing this examination, I come across the fraud. Then I will have my duty to report the fraud. And I do think in group 1, when you studied law, you may have studied 143 subsection 12 in your audit and accounts paper, audit and accounts chapter. 143.12, where auditor need to report the fraud less than 1 crore, more than 1 crore. More than 1 crore, you report to central government, Modi ji. And less than 1 crore, you will report to management. This is 143.12, subsection 12. This is not auditor scope. This is only to report. Investigation is not done by auditor. Who will do investigation? Management. Management may appoint investigator. Management may appoint do whatever want to do. But who will report? Auditor. But that is not reporting under your main काम. Main काम नहीं है वो तुम्हारा. Main काम क्या है? You are giving opinion on. Main काम क्या है? You are giving opinion on. पक्का. तो अपने opinion से पीछे जाना मत. Okay, अपने काम किस पे? We are giving opinion on. My question, are you responsible for detecting fraud? No. Are you responsible for investigating fraud? Make it clear, huh? You are saying no today. You make it, you stick to it. In between, if anybody asks, understood? If you don't understood, I will tell you. I'll tell later on. Not on screen. Do remember this point. Okay, so you are very clear and I am very clear. Are we responsible for detecting fraud? No. Who is responsible for detecting fraud? Management. Okay, so who will investigate fraud? The only thing auditor, when fraud is detected by auditor, he need to report not to shareholder. 143.12. Remember this, 143 subsection 12. 143 subsection 12. Modi ji or others. If it is more than 1 crore fraud, to Modi ji. Okay, less than 1 crore will be management. Is that point clear? So again come back. Okay, when I say misstatement, okay, give me a good answer. Misstatement can be due to error or fraud. Okay, error or fraud. While focusing on error, you will also focus along with one more word, materiality. But in fraud, will you focus on materiality? No. Okay, so please make it clear. Okay, in fraud, do you require to report? Yes. To whom? मैंने वो छोड़ दो 143 subsection 12. Just give me a gist like this. Whenever I say, okay, fraud आया तो क्या करने का? Fraud आया तो क्या करने का? 12. Okay, is everybody clear? Okay, are you required to give opinion on fraud? No, you are required to give opinion on financial statement. पक्का clear? ठीक है. Okay, आगे बढ़ते हैं. स्टेप वाइज जा रहे हैं. मेरे ख्याल से झेप रहा है अभी तक. Everybody penetrating? पक्का? ठीक है. Okay, जा रहा है ना? जा नहीं रहा ना? जा रहा है. जा नहीं रहा ना? बस. जा रहा है. झेप रहा है. So मेरे को बताओ, what opinion you will give then? What is your main target of opinion? First is examination. What is examination? I discuss it here. Examine that financial statements are in accordance with AFRL. Then what is exactly your opinion means? Opinion मतलब क्या? Opinion क्या दोगे आप? Compliance है या नहीं compliance है? मतलब थोड़ा सा और elaborate. थोड़ा सा word और material. So what is an objective of audit? कान बोले opinion क्या देगा? That financial statements are free from material misstatement. Financial statements are free from material misstatement. Everybody clear? So what is an opinion of auditor? Whether financial statements are free from material misstatement or not. Are you getting the point? Okay. ये पक्का। तो अभी अपने को समझ में आ गया। तो व्हाट इज योर ऑब्जेक्टिव, व्हाट इज योर ऑब्जेक्टिव, व्हाट इज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑन ऑडिट, गिव मी एन आंसर। व्हाट इज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ ऑडिट? ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ ऑडिट टू प्रोवाइड एन ओपिनियन। ओपिनियन व्हाट? तुम्हारी तुम ओपिनियन ऑन व्हाट? दैट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट्स आर फ्री फ्रॉम मटेरियल मिसस्टेटमेंट। एवरीबॉडी क्लियर? पक्का क्लियर? ठीक है, बढ़िया। Objective audit, objective of audit. But I discuss only second objective of audit. First objective is still pending. Question point. First objective. My question. How you will say that financial statement are free from material misstatement? How you will say financial statement are free from material misstatement? मेरे को बताओ, how you will say financial statement are free from material misstatement? How you will say financial statement are free from material misstatement? After examination. What is meaning of examination or example of examination? Okay, give me an answer. What is meaning of examination? Checking the comparative. Example of salaries. What you will do? You will check vouchers. You will check bank account and many more. What additional thing you can check so that you can get it out? Amit Tadre is not doing any fraud. Employees are there or not? How you will compare that employees are there or not? Attendance register can be there. Okay, don't you think there is an agreement between company and employee? That agreement can be checked out. Getting the mind. Okay, everybody. Okay, datas. Amit Tadre is saying there are 1 lakh datas. 1 lakh datas are there. Okay, how you will check 1 lakh datas? Sales invoice, credit sales invoice दे दिया बस, that's it. I can create any फर्जी sales also. फर्जी means forged sales. Stock है, purchase है. I will create a forged purchase also. I will create forged inventory also. कैसे? वो चली गई इन्वेंट्री. एग्जाम्पल मेरा ले लो क्लासेस का. आई एम टेलिंग हियर 500 एडमिशन इन हैदराबाद. 480 मतलब 500 approximate रह गए. Okay, I'll create like this admission. Okay, I'll tell you 500 admissions are there and 400 I will shoot up into balance sheet as a debtor. Okay, because of this my sales shoot up now. My sales is very high. I can get a bank loan now and next year I will close as a bad debts. This, see, understand the logic behind it. Okay, see, in this year I will create a sales ज्यादा या कम, बढ़ाया या कम किया? बढ़ाया. This year sales I increased na. Which sales? Forged sales na. What is forged sales? Actual sales or dummy sales? Dummy sales. If there is no sale only actually, so there will be no person only na. I created forged sales. Along with forged sales, I created debtors. Okay, tell me my profit is high or less? High. I will pay tax on it. Doesn't matter. ठीक है. But because of this, I will be getting a bank loan. Yes or no? I'll be getting a bank loan. Abhi, now next year I'll readjust my financial statement. How? Bad debts, and bad debts again P&L mein, and again profit I will reduce and I will adjust the tax. Getting the point? This is what I can do now, Malik. So tell me, okay, how you'll catch this? I'm telling you, debtors को check करना है. How will check the debtors? Attendance का क्या है? Debtors का कुछ भी. ठीक है, पॉलिसी डेटर्स है या नहीं मालूम नहीं. मैं बोल रहा हूँ मिस्टर ए, मिस्टर बी, मिस्टर सी, मिस्टर डी, मिस्टर ई, मिस्टर एफ. ओके, 10,000 करके. तो सैम्पलिंग लेके क्या करेगा? फिजिकली पूछेगा. मैडम, डेटर्स के लिए बैंक स्टेटमेंट कैसे होगा बेटा? अरे डेटर्स के लिए बैंक स्टेटमेंट कैसे होगा बेटा? क्रेडिट सेल्स है. कैन आई क्रिएट ए रिसीट? क्या बात कर रहे हैं? इफ यू आर नॉट अवेयर, कम टू मी, आई विल क्रिएट योर रिसीट. डोंट वरी. आई कैन क्रिएट ए फॉर्ज रिसीट आल्सो यार. आई कैन क्रिएट इंक्रीज द सेल्स एंड क्रिएट ए डेटर्स. आई कैन डू एनीथिंग यार. ये इसका थोड़ा पॉइंट है लेकिन ये सही नहीं है. So this he is on the correct path, but this is not safe. You can directly नहीं करोगे, but लेकिन there is something which you can do with it. हाँ, कुछ भी, कितने कंपनी का एमसीए में जाएगा, कुछ भी, बहुत मिक्स मिक्स में आया. You are asking so high potential, man. How many companies are there? You can be auditor of any company. Yes. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm giving a hint. इसका जो point था, he's मतलब he's on correct path, but the path is not correct. He is on correct path, but path is not correct. Okay. हाँ? Confirmation from data. Confirmation. नहीं, directly बात करने का, directly बात नहीं होता. Okay, what is the confirmation difference? Understand, please understand. Okay, I am his client. Pratik is my auditor. Pratik is my auditor. Okay, I am a client. Okay, of Pratik. Okay, Pratik will ask me, Amit Tathade, give me the list of data, name of data, email ID, and address. I will give me a list. Okay, an email ID, and on that base email ID, okay, he will just select a sample or 100%. That is his choice. Next issue, okay, he will select the sample, and based on that sample, he will do external confirmation. What he will do? External confirmation. What is external confirmation? External person से confirm करना. Status को ये लिखेगा, okay, आपका 10,000 बाकी है, ऐसा अमित बोल रहा है. Your 10,000 is balance. Okay, so who is saying this? Amit. Okay, please confirm. Please confirm. Who will confirm this? Status. And if he confirm 10,000 बाकी है, you are खत्म. If he does not confirm or he is not responding, then there will be a doubt. I'm not telling it is a fraud or something. I give you example, but it is not a fraud or something. That is very exceptional circumstances. With exceptional circumstances. But did you understood external confirmation? Okay, understand. क्यों स्कोप नहीं है? मेरे को डेटा किस में लिखा हुआ है? फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, बैलेंस शीट का आइटम है. बैलेंस शीट आइटम के लिए मैं कुछ भी कर सकता हूं. मैं क्वेश्चन नहीं कर रहा हूं, व्हाई दिस डेटा ओनली, व्हाई नॉट अदर डेटा. But you are saying balance sheet में 10,000 is there, so let me confirm with him, na 10,000 is there or not. Okay, it is in my scope. Okay, example, balance sheet में लिखा है fixed deposit 5 crore. How you will check then? Now tell me. First is fixed deposit receipt, FD का receipt. One more, banks manager. You will confirm wrong. अरे आराम से समझ में आ रहा क्या? Are you getting the point? हाँ ना. Everybody? पक्का झेपा. तो बैंक मैनेजर से क्या करते हो आप? What do you do? External confirmation. What do you do? External confirmation. I do think झेपिंग, huh? Everybody? Okay, so external confirmation. You can do external confirmation. Okay. Whatever you do, please understand, who will give you evidence? Management. Can I modify the evidence? मैं नहीं, auditor evidence. Can I modify the evidence? Can I create forged evidence? I will come to know it is forged evidence. हाँ? नहीं, external confirmation का logic नहीं लगाते, salaries का लेते हैं. Now give me a salary. Salary का point. Okay, tell me what you will check in salary. I'm your client. You are my chartered accountant. You are my auditor. What you will check in salary, please? Okay, salary 80,000. You want salary slip? I will create in Word document 80,000. You want amount to be transferred? I will show you the amount has been transferred 80,000. Okay, one account, my own account will be there. Okay, in some other name, I'll transfer that. Okay, this is amount transferred. You ask me agreement? I will give an agreement. Confirmation. अभी confirmation क्या? Employee से confirmation क्या लेने का? Confirmation कब rely कर सकता है? जब external होता है. Employee थोड़ा ना external है. मैं तो कल क्रिएट कर दूंगा, कल मेरे भाई को लेके आऊंगा. दिस इज मिस्टर एक्स. तेरे को कौन सा शक्ल मालूम रहेगा? फिर मिस्टर एक्स सुमित रहेगा. यस सुमित माय ब्रदर. यस आई एम एम्प्लॉय, आई एम मिस्टर एक्स, आई एम रिसीविंग दिस एम्प्लॉय. अब राम मतलब क्या? मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है, व्हाट डज इट मीन, किसे मतलब व्हाट डज इट रिप्रेजेंट टू यू? एज पर द मैनेजमेंट. फिर तो मैं बोल रहा हूँ पूरा पीएनएल बैलेंस शीट ट्रू है, लिख दे. फिर तो पहले दिन पे ऑडिट खत्म करना. Day 1, today only, as per the ICA, this is correct. Okay, I'm okay. ऐसा नहीं होएगा. Please understand, this is what exactly point what I want to explain you. 3 odd points are pending still. Okay, which I'll be making clear for day. Whenever we are discussing about audit, first understand, okay, there are inherent limitation with audit. What I'm using the word? Inherent limitation with audit. What exactly a meaning of inherent limitation with audit? Inherent limitation with audit means, inherent limitation with, okay, can't do anything about it. Audit के inherent limitation है. आत्मा मेरे साथ ही है ना? South, everybody with me? Inherent limitation of audit. First inherent limitation with audit is that you are not investigator, you are auditor. You don't have a power. तोड़ दो दरवाजा and enter. If management says, okay, you can't enter here, okay, you can't do anything. You only can report. If he asks to me, okay, बोलता है डेटर की लिस्ट दो, मैं बोलता नहीं देता. Okay, जो उखाड़ना उखाड़ ले. Okay, can he kill me? He can only report. If I want to do a fraud, I will create a forged receipts. And he can't do anything because he need to rely on that. Is he an investigator or auditor? He can't do anything about it. Therefore, you need to understand, in audit, because of this inherent limitation, we always give a reasonable assurance. We give which assurance? Reasonable. What? Okay, मेरे को बताओ, what opinion you have given? What opinion you have given? I discussed the opinion here. Objective में I have given ना opinion. Screen पे देखो objective. What opinion I have given? Financial statement are free from material misstatement. But this opinion which I have given, I have obtained the evidence. But these are reasonable assurance. This is not absolute assurance. I am using two words. What are the two words? Absolute and reasonable. 100% means absolute. I am not giving absolute assurance. I am giving reasonable assurance. So what is a reasonable assurance? Any high level percentage is reasonable assurance. Any high level percentage is reasonable assurance. Absolute means what? Anything less than 100 is reasonable. Anything less than 100 is reasonable. What is a reasonable? It is a matter of judgment. Okay, the auditor need to check it out from audit to audit. But what is a reasonable? Example, okay, for my engagement, I can have a 99% reasonable assurance. For his engagement, he can have a 97%. For her engagement, it can be 91%. Reasonable assurance may differ from person to person. Okay, what is the reasonable assurance? वो मैं बाद में discuss करेंगे. लेकिन logic समझा क्या? There is a difference between absolute and what is the difference between absolute and reasonable? Absolute is 100% and reasonable is अरे हाँ या ना? Everybody. So in audit, what we gather? Reasonable or absolute? Why? Why reasonable? Why absolute is not possible? Inherent limitation. What is the inherent limitation? Two limitation. First, you are investigator or auditor. So you cannot darwaza tod do. And second point, okay, evidence are given by whom? Management. Can he create a forged evidence? You will put skepticism. You will be very skepticism to it. Skepticism मतलब बहुत ध्यान रखोगे. You will be skeptical. Oh no, bhai, no. But at the end of the day, the evidence are given by whom? He may do the very crafted वाला fraud. तू महारथी को नहीं समझ में आता, इन्वेस्टिगेटर को नहीं समझ में आता, तू तो ऑडिटर है, तेरे को क्या समझेगा? How you will understand? Investigator may not understand. He will also not understand. How you will understand? Therefore, okay, please do understand. मेरे ख्याल से मालिक clear है. So whenever auditor give opinion, he obtains 100% assurance or reasonable assurance. याद रखना. Okay, what are the objective auditor? Objective auditor, please understand. Okay, well, please understand this logic. Objective. पहला point क्या है? एक नहीं. What first point क्या होगा? छोड़ दो. मैंने क्या समझा है objective में? Objective for audit to provide an opinion that financial statement are free from material misstatement. Okay, तो पहला objective क्या होगा फिर? अगर उसको opinion देना है, तो उसको audit evidence obtain करने पड़ेंगे. To obtain क्या? Reasonable assurance. To obtain reasonable assurance. Everybody clear? Okay, reasonable assurance and okay, and providing opinion that financial statement are free from material misstatement. Okay, वापस बोल रहा हूँ. RA मतलब reasonable assurance. Okay, how it is different from absolute assurance? Absolute assurance मतलब 100%. Okay, and what is the RA? Anything less than 100. Why in audit? Why there is a RA only? Because of inherent limitation in audit. What can be an example right now? At least now today, He's auditor, not investigator. If you tell don't enter into the room, okay, so you can't enter. You don't have a power to enter in the room. Second point, whatever evidence is given, who will be giving evidence? Management. If he's done a sophisticated fraud, what he will do? Even an investigator cannot identify that kind of fraud. Okay, so याद रखिए, there are certain percentage. It means मेरे को बताओ what is your objective opinion क्या है? What opinion you are giving? नहीं नहीं, what opinion you are giving? Opinion. Financial statement are free from material. Everybody clear? When I'm giving this opinion, understand this point very correctly. If I'm giving this opinion, hey Bharat Mata ki jai, everybody here. If I'm giving this opinion, okay, if I'm giving this opinion, but this while giving this opinion, I'm giving which assurance? Example, what is the example percentage of reasonable assurance? Anything less than, give me an example, take an example. 97? 97% is reasonable assurance for us. How much percentage is reasonable assurance right now? 97. It means 3% chances will be there that financial statement are materially misstated. तो समझ में आ रहा है? If I am saying financial, what opinion I am giving right now? Financial statement are free from material misstatement. भारत माता की जय. झेप रहा क्या? So this is absolute assurance or reasonable assurance? Why reasonable assurance you are getting? Inherent limitation of audit. And what are inherent limitation of audit? Two example I explained you. Because of that reason, you cannot give which assurance, beta? Absolute assurance. You cannot give which assurance? Absolute. And therefore, ultimately, a blunder happens. Okay, what happens, Malik? Blunder. Everybody clear, Malik? Arey, hi, Anna. Okay. तो भारत माता की जय. तोड़ मालिक, सबको झेप रहे मालिक. हाँ, दे दो ना. हाँ, दे. ओ गाइस, तो भारत माता की जय. एक काम कर दो, स्टॉप कर दो, रिकॉर्डिंग स्टॉप कर दो, ब्रेक देते हैं, 5 मिनट ब्रेक ले लो, टाइम आउट ले लो, फिर एक 15-20 मिनट्स गैस चालू करते हैं. ओके मैडम, अपन ये करके देखते हैं, ये करने के बाद देखते हैं, भेजिए ना, एक दो रील मेरी भी बना देना। जबरदस्त नहीं बेवड़े, पहले तू कितने भी बोला तो 2 मिलियन ना, तो अगर उसका खाली 15-20 हजार तो मेरा वैसे ही होता है, उसके 25-30 हजार 40-50 हजार तक लेके जा, देखता मतलब 2 मिलियन है तो मैं किधर नहीं बोल रहा। अरे तो कौन नहीं बोल रहा है, मैं इंडिया का तोड़ है। हाँ तो हैदराबाद का है तो क्या टेंशन थोड़ी ना है। अरे मैं डिबेट किया गया है नहीं, बस तू अभी अभी तू बोला ना कितना मिलियन बोला इसमें। चल भाई, ये कम से कम प्रशांत भाई, अगर ये 2 मिलियन व्यू नहीं आया कल परसों में अपन बनाएंगे, और 7 दिन का टाइम देंगे, 7 दिन में 2 मिलियन का व्यू नहीं आया तो इस सबकी फीस इससे और निकलना है। ये याद रखना, देख लेना भाई। अरे मैं प्रशांत भाई क्लियर रखे हैं अपन, ये इंश्योर करना, ये तोड़े हैदराबाद का तोड़े, हैदराबाद का तोड़े, हैदराबाद का तोड़ 2 मिलियन हैदराबाद का तोड़े तू तोड़ मालिक। तो वेलकम बैक मालिक आफ्टर ए शॉर्ट ब्रेक। Logically speaking, what we have discussed about the first point was ekdam clear cut, reasonable assurance. I make you one thing very clear. Again, please be clear. You are not investigator. What is the difference between investigator and auditor? Let me give one more example. If I say you cannot communicate with dater, or you call to dater and he does not want to communicate, you can't do anything. You can't do anything. You need to use some other things. You can't do anything. But if it is an investigator, okay, you will, ये चल आजा रिमांड में लेता तेरे को. This is what the difference between investigator and auditor. You can't do. You can only provide an opinion. You can explain this in report. You can explain this in report. You may report that कि हाँ भाई financial statement are true है, correct है कि नहीं है, free from material misstatement है कि नहीं है, I didn't got evidence or something like that. You can report it out. What is something we'll discuss tomorrow or coming week में, whatever. तो भारत माता की जय। मेरे ख्याल से लॉजिकली मेरे ख्याल से पॉइंट क्लियर है। तो व्हाट इज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव इन ऑडिट? ऑब्जेक्टिव इन ऑडिट इज टू ऑब्टेन ए रीजनेबल एश्योरेंस, ओके, टू ऑब्टेन ए रीजनेबल एश्योरेंस एंड प्रोवाइड एन ओपिनियन दैट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट आर फ्री फ्रॉम मटेरियल मिस्टेक। वंस अगेन ना, ओके, वापस मेरे को बताइए, व्हाट इज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑडिट? टू ऑब्टेन ए रीजनेबल एश्योरेंस, टू ऑब्टेन ए रीजनेबल एश्योरेंस दैट फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट आर फ्री फ्रॉम मटेरियल स्टेटमेंट। So we can go on once again in sequence, one step, once again. First point, what is financial statement? Clear. Second point, financial statement should be as per IFRS. Third point is misstatement. Misstatement can be due to fraud or error, and misstatement should be material. Material के ऊपर रहा तो you will highlight, if material के नीचे है तो you will not. Okay, if it is above materiality, then you will tell that financial statements are not correct. If it is below materiality, you will not. You will ignore the things. You will ignore the things. Is that point clear? After that, we have discussed what is an objective of an audit. How many objective of an audit is there? 2. First, to obtain a reasonable assurance and to provide a opinion. What is the reasonable assurance you will obtain? To obtain reasonable assurance that financial statements are free from and provide an opinion thereon and report. Opinion and report. So second objective will be opinion देना और उसको report में डालना. Opinion देना and report में डालना. अब ये क्या है ना, ये अपन धीरे धीरे करेंगे। मैंने आपको बताया है, वापस मैं क्लियर कर दूं। आप प्लीज फिर मेरे को कितने टाइम तक साथ दोगे? अप्रोक्सीमेटली 25-30 आवर्स, 25 आवर्स अप्रोक्सीमेटली 20-25 आवर्स करवा 10 लेक्चर्स। उसके बाद का नंबर मतलब आपको नेक्स्ट लेवल मजा आएगा, बट टू द एक्सटेंट ये मजा नहीं आएगा, इट इज नॉट सो, बट देयर विल बी सर्टेन कीवर्ड्स व्हिच यू मे कम अक्रॉस एंड यू मे से अरे यार सर ये मालूम नहीं पड़ रहा है, लिंक नहीं लग रहा है, ठीक है, अडैप्ट। आई विल टेल यू टू अडैप्ट, ओके, वेट फॉर अ टाइम, बट वंस वन फाइन डे वंस अगेन यू कम बैक टू दिस चैप्टर, मां कसम दिस विल बी तोड़ माहौल, तोड़ माहौल, आई कैन बेट। So to make that mahol, we need to spend that particular time. Again, I'm telling you, I have not told this in ES nor in SM because there is no concept of gestation period. Because all chapters are individually. Here, complete subject is linked. Everything is linked because everything is only one concept, that is audit. In SM, we are aware कि भाई यार corporate अलग है, ये अलग है, वो अलग है, मालूम है ना? इधर ऐसा नहीं है ना, इधर हर चैप्टर का एक दूसरे के साथ कुछ तो और लिंक होगा, बिकॉज misstatement, materiality और reasonable assurance, everything is linked with this only. मैं वापस बोल रहा हूँ, you will not understand, ऐसा नहीं है, you will understand, but certain keywords may come across, certain thing you may come across and you may think अरे यार क्या है पॉइंट, तो don't worry, okay, मैंने बोला आपको हो जाएगा सेटल, okay, तो मेरे को बताओ, okay, to obtain reasonable assurance and opinion provide करना, और वापस मेरे को बताओ, why auditor is not able to give absolute assurance? Why auditor is not able to give absolute assurance? Because inherent limitation of audit, inherent limitation of, okay, then how many limitation I explained you? 2. What are 2 limitation? You are an auditor, not investigator. And second point? Okay, the evidence are submitted by whom? Management. And management may forge the evidence and you need to rely on that. You need to rely on, you will not come to know only that the evidence are forged. Okay. Now, when I say to obtain reasonable assurance, it means, do you think auditor will take evidence? I will conclude that you have obtained reasonable assurance. See, I told you what is the reasonable assurance ka matlab. Reasonable assurance anything below than 100. Okay, anything below than 100. Okay. But how you will obtain reasonable assurance? Okay, by taking an audit evidence. Example, tell me a salary hai. How you will obtain an assurance? How you will get an assurance that by a salary Amita told 80,000 is 80,000 only. Okay, huh? Pay slips, only pay slip. Give me an answer. Give me an answer. You will take me a voucher, pay slips, bank statement, HR policies. You can also, by chance, you can also verify attendance sheets. Nahi, haan. Okay, what is this? What is this? You are taking a voucher, you are taking a pay slip, you are taking an, what is called? Evidence. This is called audit evidence. What it is called? How you can obtain reasonable assurance? Please understand. See, first of all, can you obtain absolute assurance? Ghai nahi, hurry nahi, huh? Okay, so can you obtain absolute assurance? Why? Inherent limitation. दो है ऐसा नहीं है. There are 4, but I will explain you only 2. But because right now I am not in answer, na, I am in a concept to develop a audit point. Ha ya na? So my question is, you need to obtain reasonable assurance. My question is, how you will get a reasonable assurance then? You need to get 97% assurance, na? On what basis 97% assurance you will get? Audit evidence. How you will get an assurance? Okay, give me a page दे, मेरे पास एक पेज दो, मेरे को कोई बुक दो, तुम्हारा रफ बुक कुछ दो, मेरे को ऑडिट में देते जाओ, ऑडिट उसके बिना काम नहीं होगा. चलिए, थैंक्स मैन. ओके, ऑडिट उसके बिना काम नहीं होगा. ओके, आई गिवन यू फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट, P&L, balance sheet, everything is there. Okay, how you will come to know that Amit Tater written here 1 crore rupees is exactly 1 crore rupees. Okay, you need to obtain here what? 1 crore का क्या? Reasonable assurance, not absolute assurance. How you will obtain reasonable assurance here? How you will get the confidence that 1 crore is there? By audit evidence. ये 1 crore के लिए तू क्या मांगेगा मुझसे? You will ask me, what you will ask me? Audit evidence. Example, this 1 crore का voucher दो. You can ask me multiple elements. Example, data is 1 crore. What you will ask? One is sales invoice. The second point, you can do the confirmation. Confirmation. Okay, so you can ask data 10,000 is pending or not. Okay, Amit Adri is saying 10,000 is pending. Data says yes, Amit Adri 10,000 pending. Means what? तुम्हारी मारेगा मैं it means evidence में समझा, पर तुमको confirmation मिला ना, इसका मतलब you are getting assurance, more assurance. नहीं समझा, ठीक है, आराम से आते हैं. Okay, tell me, I have written 10,000 कुछ expenditure, anything, 10,000 हुआ है. Okay, is this correct or not? 10,000 correct है या नहीं है? चेक करना पड़ेगा. तो चेक करना पड़ेगा तब जाके assurance आएगा ना. You will check, then only you will come an assurance. Now my question, you will get assurance 100% or only reasonable? This you understood? Because this evidence are given by whom? First point यार clear है. अब now reasonable assurance भी लेना तो पड़ेगा ना. ऐसा तो नहीं है ना, अमित आदर ने लिखा, और अमित आदर ने लिखा, करेक्ट ही होगा, फाइनेंशियल स्टेटमेंट are free from material misstatement, ऐसा लिखेगा. So how you will obtain reasonable assurance? My question, you will obtain audit evidence. You will obtain audit evidence. What is an audit evidence? Is again depends on which item you are checking. Which item you are checking? Example, you are checking sales. So what is the audit evidence? Sales item. Sales invoice. Only sales invoice? नहीं, अरे तू डर मत ना, बोलना. कैश ट्रांजैक्शन देख सकता है, सेल से कैश हो रहा है, कैश देख सकता है. यू कैन ऑल्सो डेटास, यू कैन कंपेयर विद डेटास. वन मोर एलिमेंट, सेल्स के लिए और क्या कर सकते हो? नाउ डोंट ओनली एक्सटर्नल कंफर्मेशन, सेल्स के लिए नहीं करते कभी. ओनली फॉर डेटर्स. स्टॉक कितना जा रहा है, इन्वेंट्री यू कैन कंपेयर. मोर एलिमेंट. Okay, sales voucher is sales invoice. Nah, we are done. Any more element? Document is voucher again. Sales invoice. हाँ. Employee से बात कर सकते हैं. You can You can do inquiry with whom? Which employee? Sales वाला. You can discuss. So you can get a समझा? See, understand. If I give you a sales, you will get a sales invoice. If I give you a sales invoice, you will get an assurance. But you are not required to obtain only assurance. You need to obtain reasonable assurance. Therefore, you are actually asking more and more. You cannot get 100%. Why? Because who is giving evidence? Management. Amit Adar giving evidence. Can he modify? Can he do a fraud? Biggest problem. But point is that it doesn't mean that you will not ask me an evidence. So you will ask me an evidence till the time you get satisfied. Okay, reasonable is again a matter of judgment, Ray. Reasonable is a matter of judgment. So you get satisfied. That is a reasonable assurance point. Again, उसका क्या percentage है क्या नहीं है. We'll check this on a Friday or Saturday. Either Friday or Saturday. Atma, is that point clear? हाँ or ना? Yes or no? Everybody. If you understood this logic, तो make sure ये clear है. Reasonable assurance. पक्का clear? Okay, तो मेरे को बताओ reasonable assurance कैसे आएगा आपको? Audit evidence. समझा? अब मेरे को बताओ audit evidence नहीं मिला. Audit evidence नहीं मिला. You didn't get audit evidence. Management बोला audit evidence नहीं देता मैं तुमको. Can you become an investigator? नहीं, फिर क्या कर सकते हैं? Ultimately what you can do? Report. Opinion में दोगे. Opinion में क्या बोलोगे? Financial statement is not correct. Not true and fair. I am not having confidence on financial statement. Okay, समझ में आया? अभी और क्या क्या हो सकता है? We'll discuss tomorrow, not today. But logically, are you getting the point? But if a client is giving all evidence, 100% confidence you get. You got which confidence? 100%. Then also you will giving absolute assurance? Not at all. Why? The evidence, inherent limitation. Please make sure ये integrate करो अपने दिमाग में. Even if you get a question that में confidence आ गया देख के, oh my God, awesome. लग जाएगी. What is it told in English? लग जाएगी, I don't know. This is my word. लग जाएगी. Audit में बहुत बार आएगा. लग जाएगी. English में क्या बोलते हैं इसको? लग जाएगी. लग जाएगी. लग जाएगी मतलब kicked off. You are kicked off. Feel नहीं आता. Feel लग जाएगी में आता. You entered in CA. लग गए. Did you understand? And that is what exactly you asked for, na? Your life was going very settled. But you told, I don't want settled life. I will join CA. I want complicated life. Previous janam paap. We will clear in this janam. That is exactly doing. Sitting from morning 7, evening 7, you're looking at white, beach mein green. What is this? This is Purva Janam ke paap. They're balancing. समझ में आ रहा है? तुमने घुसने गई. Compromise everything ना. You compromise everything. तुमने क्या decide किया? नहीं भाई, मेरी life अच्छी चल रही है, मजा नहीं आ रहा. You are enjoying your life? No. नहीं 10th में. No, you are not exciting. Now exciting. 40. Oh my God. That time exciting was not there. That was 90. It was not exciting. It was not creating exciting. Right now, लग गई. Are you getting the point? समझ में कुछ आ रहा है? Did you understood? लग गई कि नहीं? अरे लग गई. अरे solid लग गई. तुम्हारा दिन रात एक हो गया. तुम्हारी लाइफ अलग हो गई. What you are earlier, now see how you are earlier now. ये imagine. बॉडी क्या देख रहा है? बॉडी से कुछ नहीं है. तेरे लग गई, इधर लग गई तेरी. तेरे साथ जो हो रहा है वो इधर हो रहा है बेटा. मजाक करना भाई. हाँ नहीं, तेरा बिल्ड देखे तो कल आके उठा अखाड़ा से लेके आएगा वो डंबल. माँ कसम सीधा गया मैं इधर. लाइव रिकॉर्डिंग. तू बोलेगा चलो फेसबुक लाइव. ऐसा करते हैं ऐसा. फेमस. अब क्या फेमस हो? चलो फेमस के चक्कर में मेरी बात लग जाएगी. टू बी एन्व्यूस्ड. 2 मिलियन व्यूज, ओ 2 मिलियन 2 मिलियन व्यूज ऐसे लाने वाला था, 2 मिलियन व्यूज, 2 मिलियन व्यूज ऐसे लाने वाला था, मां कसम. बट दिस इज एग्जैक्टली व्हाट इज ऑल हैपनिंग. क्या चल रहा है, लाइफ कैसी चल रही है? मस्त चल रही है, बस मस्त चल रही है. नहीं, बोलने के लिए मस्त चल रही है, बाकी तुम भी जानते हो और मैं भी जानता हूं. तुम्हारी अकेले की नहीं, सीए होने के बाद भी लाइफ ऐसी ठुकी हुई है. आफ्टर सीए ऑल्सो दिस लाइफ. अभी तुम बोलोगे सर यू आर अर्निंग, तो यू आर बिकमिंग सीए फॉर प्लेइंग गोटिया, you will be earning only, na? After becoming a CA, what you will do? Will you open a charitable institution? Are you doing this for charity? No, na? You are also doing for money, na? Same logic. Everybody is going for Lakshmi Mata. Okay, see, understand, there are two Matas. One is Lakshmi Mata and one is Saraswati Mata. The principle is very clear. If you have a Lakshmi Mata at home, yani your dad is well established, industrialist. मतलब सी अंडरस्टैंड ना, व्हेन आई से लक्ष्मी माता एट होम मींस व्हाट, यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस, 7 जन्म तक खा सकते हैं पूरा उड़ाए तो, दैट इज कॉल्ड एस्टैब्लिश. व्हेन यू हैव ए लक्ष्मी माता, ओके, व्हेन यू हैव लक्ष्मी माता, देन यू आर दुनिया सबसे बड़ा जंडू बाम, यू हैव कमिंग इन सीए. यूज दैट लक्ष्मी माता यार, एंजॉय. व्हाई डैड इज अर्निंग? व्हाट इज एन ऑब्जेक्टिव ऑफ डैड? टू मेक देयर किड्स हैप्पी. यू आर नॉट मेकिंग देयर ड्रीम सक्सेसफुल. Their main dream is that their kids should be happy. Why they are earning money? Not for themselves. They are making money for kids. So if kid does not enjoy that money, then are you fulfilling your parent dream? Bullshit, man. Bakwas. You enjoy Lakshmi Mata. If you have a Lakshmi Mata at home, again I'm telling you, I'm not discussing about middle class. I'm discussing about rich class. Rich class, you are getting the point, na? Rich class मतलब जिसको कुछ करने की जरूरत, अपना मिडिल क्लास आदमी मतलब जिसको मालूम है 6 महीना साल भर ज्यादा ज्यादा. और मेरा तो कॉन्सेप्ट वैसे ही है भाई, अपन तो उड़ाने में बिजी करते हैं. ओके, so if you are in middle class or you are in lower class of income, then what options you have? Your options have only one thing. Okay, focus on Saraswati Mata. Once Saraswati Mata is done, integrate with Lakshmi Mata. Integration is always possible, but direct integration is not possible. So first integration, our best option is to have Saraswati Mata, integrate with Lakshmi Mata, and then Lakshmi Mata. बस. पर एंजॉय ऐसा नहीं होता भाई, तुम्हारे सामने एंजॉय का क्या है यार, तुम्हारी तो लाइफ बाद में भी लग रही है भाई. ठीक है, पर मजा आने का पॉइंट है. आई एंजॉय दिस वन बिकॉज माई चाइल्डहुड ड्रीम इज ऑलवेज टू बिकम एन एक्टर. Okay, my childhood dream was always to become an actor, and actually today I am doing the same thing. Okay, then I'm enjoying my life. This is the main reason. Exactly 2 days back I completed all 3 subjects. Okay, imagine after all together at 40 days I'm studying financial. What I'm doing here after 30 days, 40 days, kya same the things I am teaching here. Same subject are there. Same things are there. Audit, financial, material, misstatement. But this is what exactly is happening in my life. Is basically the audience are different, and that is where I am enjoying myself. And this is what exactly I was focusing on. Therefore, I don't get saturated with this thing. I don't get harassed with these things. Okay, ये मेरे को तुम कितना भी बोलो करने के लिए, मेरे को कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा. तुम मेरे को पूरा मरवाओ, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं. इस केस में I need this life. That's it. This is something which I have always imagined of. Okay, paisa to I always, since childhood, my always concept was money is whatever written in your life, that much money will come. If it is not written, okay, it will not come. If it is written, nobody can stop. But what is not written in your life is what actually you can do. That is what we can create it out, and that is what I created. Okay, then that's why I enjoy this teaching era and everything. मतलब बहुत मजा आता है मेरी लाइफ में, बहुत passionately मैं जीता हूँ. I'm not coming here out of the force. I'm enjoying this life. Okay, why this era it is more remarkable for Hyderabad, because this is again, when I decided for Hyderabad, it was not only for because of market or money. Money वाला concept तो यार already North India is captured. ठीक है, South India will be giving an additional expansion. But what is the main point was, okay, I was missing this English. If you see my lecture, okay, you will come to know that I hardly speak English. Hardly. मतलब if you go in my other lecture, you'll come to know, okay, the English I rarely speak. And I don't want to improvise English, but I like this English. And whenever I speak, okay, the example, madam is there or morning madam is there, I come to know, oh, English. Yeah, I modify my English. If I come to, that's something new na in life. This is something audience make a difference. I don't like that only camera action. I'm not a movie guy. I'm a drama theater guy. I'm a theater person. I want somebody to appreciate. I want somebody to enjoy. I want somebody to laugh. और ये हुआ तो बहुत मजा आता है अपनी लाइफ में. It doesn't make a difference. तो ये पॉइंट है लाइफ केस में. मैं किस पॉइंट पे था रे? तेरे पॉइंट पे. तू करने वाला 2 मिलियन व्यूज ना? तेरे इसमें क्या है? But nevertheless, what main point we need to discuss here is, okay, whenever auditor comes, auditor need to obtain audit evidence. Whenever auditor need to obtain, then only he can get a reasonable assurance. Then only he can get a. And if you say, okay, give me one answer. Who will prepare this financial statements? Management, na? Okay, what do you think? Management has prepared financial statement. Okay, good or bad? What's your assumption? What's your strategy when you start with audit? Okay, they have prepared fraud error are there or not there? What should be your strategy? Not there. Okay, on that basis you should develop a strategy. Okay, you will not going, अरे नहीं उसको सर कमीना आदमी है, fraud रहेगा. You are giving an examination with an objective of clearing. Nobody saying, let's see how we fail. Let's do the study. Okay, then we see how we fail. इसके लिए exam दे रहा क्या? You are giving to pass only, na? But don't you think, does it have an impact on failure also? This is what clearly visible, and we can change the strategy. This is what exactly audit. So whenever you join the audit, wherever you start the audit, what is your vision? What is your vision? Your vision, मतलब what is your objective? क्या होगा? Financial statement are free from material misstatement or materially misstated? Free from material misstatement. Now please understand, if I say, okay, Zamit Adar have prepared a financial statement free from material misstatement, okay, and he says, Pratik is auditor, I say, I will give you writing that it is free from material misstatement. You cut them, audit done. चलेगा? Why? ये audit evidence है ना, मैं लिख के दे रहा ना. हाँ, reasonable assurance. Are you getting the point? This is not giving a reasonable assurance. Now let's take an example. You are asking me for one example, inventory. I told you inventory this much. Okay, I am telling you inventory मैं लिख के देता हूँ, register देता हूँ. Will you be satisfied with inventory register, or you will go to inventory and check? Go to and check. Otherwise मैं तो register कुछ भी बना के दे सकता. Reasonable assurance. Are you getting the point? Reasonable assurance. यानी what you need to obtain reasonable assurance? What you need to obtain so that you obtain reasonable assurance? Audit evidence. Everybody clear? And therefore one more terminology comes into picture. Okay, and that is Atma. Audit evidence. Okay, audit evidence matlab AE, and this audit evidence should be SAAE. Sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. Sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. Sufficient and appropriate audit evidence. Everybody clear, Malik? Okay, so audit evidence should be sufficient. Audit evidence should be appropriate. Two words are there. What are the two words? Sufficient and appropriate. Bharat Mata ki jai. Everybody clear, Malik? Okay, two words are there. What are the two words? Sufficient and appropriate. Give me a good answer. Give me a good answer. Audit evidence should be sufficient and. Oh, my friends, give me a good answer. Audit evidence should be and appropriate. Okay, sufficiency means quantity and appropriateness means quality. Sufficiency means quantity. Appropriateness means quality. Okay, yani sufficiency will focus on beta quantity. This will focus on, and quality will always focus on two things. One is relevance and one is reliable. One is reliable. Khai nahi, aaram se jao. And nothing I am telling you. I am not. This all things will be there in chapter, but these are the basic things by which I can start the audit base. Once again, okay, मेरे को बताओ, what is my objective? What is my objective? Objective is clear now. What is my objective? To obtain reasonable assurance that financial statements are free from matter and to provide opinion and report. In short, अभी अगर ये देखोगे तो मैंने इसको इधर शिफ्ट कर देना है. Okay, ये इधर शिफ्ट कर देना है और इधर to provide opinion and report. This is something my objective is this. This is objective of auditor. So help me out. What is an objective auditor? Objective auditor that to obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are free from. Please understand this technically. मैं अभी बहुत अच्छे से बिठा रहा हूँ. To obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are free from and provide opinion and report. Okay, यानी मेरे को बताओ. First point. Okay, if you obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are free from So your opinion will be modified or unmodified? What is meaning of modified unmodified? Okay, unmodified मतलब कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, एकदम सही है. Modified मतलब लग गई मतलब which opinion? Modified. लगी नहीं तो unmodified. Everybody clear? Okay, if tell me financial statement are materially misstated, which opinion? Modified. Financial statement are materially misstated, opinion? Modified. Financial statement are free from material misstatement. अब ये modified में भी multiple points है, पर that is not a today's target. My target is okay. See, understand now. Understand this objective clearly. To obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are free from material misstatement. You obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are free from material misstatement. So which opinion you will give? Unmodified or modified? Unmodified. Everybody clear? Second, you obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are free from material misstatement, and you obtain reasonable assurance that financial statement are not free from material misstatement. Which opinion you will give? Modified. In either case, you need to give the opinion. But opinion should be given when? If you obtain reasonable assurance. Everybody clear? Now my question is, reasonable assurance is obtained by obtaining audit evidence. Audit evidence should be two things, sufficient and appropriate. Again goes into two things, relevance and reliable. Everybody clear, Malik? Just giving an OFU only for understanding. Please understand very technically. Probably this example is the last example. इसके बाद मैं खाली एक structure बनाऊंगा, खत्म है वो. This example is the last example for the day. OFU, what is an OFU, sir? Only for understanding. OFU का मतलब only for means examples only, but not to be written in exams. I'm telling you, maximum time you will come across OFU in audit. Maximum time you will come across OFU in audit. Okay, आत्मा समझ में आ रहा है? अभी नहीं लिखा तो चलेगा, ये टेक्स्ट बुक में मैं अपडेट करूंगा ही. बट ठीक है, आप लिख रहे हो, यू कैन गो इट आउट. लिख लिया, सब अच्छा है. लिखा भी होगा तो अच्छे से याद रहेगा रिवाइज करने में. ऑडिट में यू कैन हैव द हैबिट. ऑडिट के लिए आई कैन सजेस्ट, मतलब आप क्योंकि ऑडिट में न्यूमरस एग्जांपल्स होते हैं. एग्जांपल्स मतलब ओफू, न्यूमरस ओफू रहेंगे. तो इसकी मदद क्या होगी? व्हाट विल बी असिस्टेंस बिकॉज ऑफ दैट ओफू की वजह से. बाय चांस इन मंथ ऑफ अक्टूबर you are not able to understand what exactly this concept was saying, OFU will assist you. Yes sir, because audit is basically based on examples only. Without example, audit is out. When I say sufficient, appropriate, you understood quantity, quality, but how did it represent us? So we are understanding OFU. Suppose you are checking fixed assets. एक चीज और एक चीज मैं बता दूं, fixed assets. Everybody with me. One more thing I will tell you. Okay, whichever word I am using, when I say financial statement means how many items? Financial statement मतलब 4 things. What are 4 things? पक्का clear? Total, I am using the word, and I will be using this example same, because this example I need to be consistent across all batches, because my revision lecture, my marathon will be on the same terms. I'm using, okay, 300 items. What I'm using? 300 items. What is meaning of 300 items? Whenever I say 300 item means what? P&L, balance sheet, notes, cash flow, मिलाके total items are 300. What is meaning of 300? Example, P&L में क्या क्या है? Purchase, 1 item. Sale, 1 item. Salary, 1 item. Depreciation, 1 item. Traveling expenditure, 1 item. Income, other income, 1 item. Fixed asset, 1 item. Share capital, 1 item. Creditor, 1 item. Debtor, 1 item. Related party disclosure, 1 item. Contingent liability. Are you aware of contingent liability? 1 item. This is all items. Are you getting the concept? This all items. This is total items here. How many? 300. So whenever I say 300 items means total of FS. Total of FS. Everybody clear? Out of this 300 items, I am taking 1 item that is called fixed asset. Fixed asset, client is saying he have 10 fixed asset. He have 10 fixed asset. Client is saying he have 10 fixed asset, and this 10 fixed asset amount is 1 crore. Everybody with me? Client saying how many fixed asset? 10, and amount is 1 crore. Now please understand, I need to obtain what? Audit evidence. I need to obtain audit evidence, and this audit evidence should be sufficient and appropriate. Sufficient and Appropriate. Please understand. Okay, this is total 10 is population. This 10 is population. Population मतलब total कितने fixed asset है मेरे पास? 10. How many fixed assets are there? 10. Out of 10, Amit Tatir, Pratik is checking. Amit Tatir is having 10 fixed assets. Out of 10, Pratik is saying, I will check 5 fixed assets. 5 fixed assets. Are you getting the point? Example, these fixed assets are where places. Example, 10 fixed assets may have multiple places, but 5 he will check. He will check 5 fixed assets. What are the 5 fixed assets? Example, Mumbai, Pune, Hyderabad wale fixed assets. Example, building या flats, whatever. Mumbai, Pune, okay. ऐसे 10 locations है मेरे. Out of 10 location, he is checking how many? 5. This is called sufficiency. Sufficiency. Yani this 5 will represent, okay, help me out. He will get a confidence in how many items? All 10 or 5? 5. But this 5 will represent 10. Matlab his confidence on 5 will give confidence on 10. This is called sufficiency. Everybody clear? Pakka? This is called sufficiency. Sufficiency समझा? Total में से कितना चाहिए? Example, I am having 20 details. What is meaning of sufficiency? 10 details, 15 details और 20 के 20 चेक करने. This is called sufficiency. पक्का समझा? नहीं ना हाँ. Quantity means sufficiency. For this pie, I will check these 4 things. Understand what are the 4 things? I will check agreement. I will check municipal taxes. Taxes रहता ना multiple taxes. Okay, I will check light bill for this fixed asset. Or one more I will check, that is called depreciation. Depreciation, and if you are aware, fixed asset register. Register होता ना depreciation amount के लिए. Depreciation schedule or something like that. Okay, now tell me how many out of 10, how many I am checking? 5. This was sufficiency. For each, what I am checking? 4. This is called appropriate. Are you getting the concept, Malik? And tell me, appropriate should be? No. Appropriate should be 2 words: relevant and reliable. It should be relevant and reliable. Now come back to the example. Tell me on the screen you are having. Okay, all these 4 are relevant or not relevant? Relevant. Okay, suppose I am telling, okay, I will check a debtor का list also for fixed asset. चलेगा क्या? ये appropriate नहीं है. So it should be relevant. It should be. And what is the meaning of reliable? Any example? Reliable. होगा. चलो एग्जांपल लेते हैं. ओके, एग्जांपल लेते तो शायद ज्यादा क्रैक होगा. हो सकता है आप वही समझा रहे हो. It may happen like this. You are explaining the same thing, but I will just give an example. Agreement. Okay, I asked the client. Okay, I'm a client. He asked me agreement दिखाइए. I gave him the agreement. Okay, I should give original or photocopy. I should show him which, original or photocopy. I showed him photocopy. It is reliable or non-reliable? Non-reliable. Okay, he will ask me, Amit Tadir, please show me original. Then he will get a confidence, na? Arey hai na? Oral or written? Written. Are you getting the point? Written. Oral में ज़्यादा reliable या written ज़्यादा reliable? Written. झेप रहा है मालिक? नहीं हाँ. Everybody. So appropriate मतलब 2 things. What are the appropriate का 2 things? Relevant and reliable. So all this 5 point, all this 4 point, whatever I highlighted now, this should be relevant and this should be reliable. Reliable मतलब original होना चाहिए, oral नहीं होना चाहिए, written होना चाहिए. मतलब समझा? Everybody? Okay. What is sufficiency? Quantity. And what is appropriate? Reliability and relevant. दोनों word रखो हाँ, दोनों word रखो. Now help me out of 10. Okay, what is sufficiency? 5, 8, 10. Why not 9? Why not 2? Judgment of auditor. What is sufficient and what is appropriate is a matter of judgment. It is a matter of judgment. I may check 5 and I can rely on 10. This is a newcomer. He may check 8 and he can represent 10. This is newcomer. He is not having confidence on this company. He will check all 10. नहीं समझा समझा? So sufficient and appropriate is a matter of judgment. Okay, judgment. आपको मैं बता रहा हूँ maximum time audit में ये आएगा. Maximum time in audit you will come across this word. It is a matter of judgment. I getting the point. And logic है ना? मेरे को बताओ materiality is a matter of matter of judgment. Sufficient and appropriate is a matter of. You tell me na. Out of 10, how much you take? It can be 2, it can be 5, it can be 8, it can be 10. Depending on judgment. Okay. Who governs us? CA को कौन govern करता है? ICA है. Imagine I being a member of ICA, tomorrow he become a CA and he is a member of ICA and his judgment and my judgment will be same or pouch. Example, in this case, I may check 5 fixes. He will check all 10. He may check 9 because his confidence level. Do you think institute, okay, whose institute, okay, it may be happen like this. Amit Tated is experience. He may not be experienced. It may happen like this, but institute is so altogether same, na? How institute will ensure this judgment are so pouch? Okay, कुछ समझ में आ रहा मालिक? इसीलिए आपको हर जगह जिधर जजमेंट होगा, अगेन आई एम यूजिंग द वर्ड क्लियरली, स्टैंडर्ड मिक्स मत करो. ओके, वेरेवर देयर विल बी ए जजमेंट, द क्वेश्चन विल कम फैक्टर्स. व्हिच क्वेश्चन विल कम? एंड मार्क माय वर्ड, दिस इज वन ऑफ द ब्लंडर ऑफ अपना पूरा सिलेबस ऑफ ऑडिट. क्योंकि मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन विल बी ऑन फैक्टर्स. ओके, यानी मटेरियलिटी के लिए क्या होगा? फैक्टर्स. सफिशिएंसी के लिए क्या होगा? फैक्टर्स. एप्रोप्रिएटनेस के लिए क्या होगा? फैक्टर्स. व्हाट इज मीनिंग ऑफ फैक्टर्स? ओके, यानी एग्जांपल, आइदर प्रतीक डूइंग, अमित डूइंग, आकांक्षा डूइंग और आशीष डूइंग, एवरीबॉडी विल कंसीडर फैक्टर्स. नाउ व्हाट इज द हेल्प ऑफ दिस फैक्टर्स? लेट मी गिव यू क्लियर पॉइंट. ओके, व्हाट इज द हेल्प ऑफ दिस फैक्टर्स? इट विल नॉट बी 20 or 100. सी, देयर कैन बी 1920. इज 1920 ओके? मेरा 19 आया, इसका 20 आया. इज दिस ओके? Okay, but if imagine my 20 and he's 80. This is very big variation. Our ICA will ensure this variation should not be so much. Why factors are coming? Why ICA is giving these factors? To reduce, it cannot be zero variation. Please understand, it will depend on judgment only. But judgment, to make judgment as a polished judgment, our ICA will ensure factors. And what factors will do? Will they make the judgment same? The deviation between the judgment will be reduced. Now the judgment can be 1920, but it will not be 1980. नहीं समझा? Okay, लॉजिक समझो. अब मेरे को बताओ मटेरियल, अभी इधर क्या रखने का? 5 लेने का, 10 लेने का, क्या लेने का? ओके, ये क्या बेसिस पे लेने का? अपनी इंस्टीट्यूट क्या बताएगी? ओके, बेसिस बताएगी. बेसिस क्या बताएगी? बेसिस, जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं फैक्टर. क्या बताएगी? Factors, basis, some basis. They will not give 10 में से how much you will take. They will never give 10 में से, ये आत्मा 10 में से how much you take, ये देगा क्या? नहीं. फिर then what they will give? Basis to decide. They will give basis to. Now help me out. If you have a basis to decide, you have basis to decide, I have basis to decide. So help me out. Our decision will be almost similar, na? It may not be same. It may not be. It may happen. It may be same, but it may not be same. But अब समझ में, डेविएशन इज अनयूजुअल और यूजुअल. यानी एग्जांपल, ओके, यू बिकमिंग टुमारो सीए एंड यू स्टार्ट ऑडिट एंड यू वांट टू कैलकुलेट सफिशिएंसी, यू विल यूज दिस बेसिस. एंड आई एम ऑलरेडी अ चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट हु इज डूइंग नाउ ऑडिट almost 17 years down the line, 18 years down the line. Okay, I am also using, if you and I am using a same basis, are you getting the point? Okay, समझ में आ रहा है? Basis. See, understand, I'm discussing word clearly. It is a basis. It is not saying maths. अगर maths होता तो दोनों का आंसर सेम होता. If it would be maths, the answer would be. So it is not maths. It is basis. Basis मतलब factors. Sir, please give an example of factors. आज दूंगा तो समझ में भी नहीं आएगा. But within a coming week, you understood which question will be coming again and again? Judgment. And judgment आया तो फैक्टर्स, एंड ये फैक्टर्स यूजुअली कौन बताएगा? तो आईसीए कैसे बताता फैक्टर्स तुम्हें? स्टैंडर्ड्स. देयरफॉर यू हैव स्टैंडर्ड्स फॉर ऑडिट्स. Standard on auditing comes because of this, because you and I should be on similar standing. Imagine tomorrow somebody appointing you, and imagine he appointed me. If my opinion is very good and your opinion is bakwas, okay, he will never ever prefer a new auditor. Do you think ICA, because from ICA point of view, they don't discriminate with the experienced auditor at this point. 100%, some difference will be there. But logically, they want everybody doing the audit should have a same standing. I do think everybody clear till here? पक्का? कल कंटिन्यू करते इसको. टेक केयर मालिक. मेरे ख्याल से समझ में सब आया. ऑडिट का पक्का क्लियर है. तो ये कीवर्ड्स है, बट अपन कल इसको वापस रिवाइज करेंगे. 2-3 पॉइंट्स विल बी देयर. आई विल डिस्कस इट टुमारो एंड देन विल स्टार्ट विद योर चैप्टर. बट चैप्टर का पूरा स्टार्ट नहीं करूंगा. टुमारो आई विल बी स्टार्टिंग ए चैप्टर का मेन क्रक्स. कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट है, टुमारो भी वही होगा. एंड प्रोबेबली डे आफ्टर टुमारो वी डू दैट लेक्चर, तो अपना चैप्टर चालू होगा. अदरवाइज ओके, फिर देन फ्राइडे. क्लियर मालिक? ठीक है मालिक, तोड़ मालिक.